Hello, this is Sam from SoftwareAgentsHQ, and I am here with
A.T. Gonzalez, also from Software Agents HQ. I'm on Sam's left, but not on the camera.
here we're going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection on Nintendo Switch. We got it donated from, who was it again?
Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick. And we appreciate the donation, so we got to keep streaming, show some love, show some appreciation. Hope everything's sounding good. Let us know. We're going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul for Game Boy Advance. And like I said, this is our second stream. Going to see how we do from here. But I want to turn the game on.
Well, our second stream from this collection. I believe we're just going to intend to do a campaign of this game. We could probably blast through it in like 8 or 10 hours. Just some other games on this collection. There's the early Yu-Gi-Oh! Game Boy Color stuff. We've elected to go with Eternal Duelist Soul. This really is, I want to say, arguably the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Game to be a simulation of the card game. Really, you can actually change to the Japanese ROM here if you'd like to. They're really the Japanese ROM, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 5 Expert 1. This would be the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Game to simulate the card game. But Eternal Duelist Soul, we play that because that's in English. And the older games are like they're very different. They're very odd. Some of them even predate the existence of the card game. So this is just a good jumping in point for us, and you really get to see how the game's evolved over time. And I think the TV's a little low. I feel like you get to see how the TV's evolved over time.
The game.
Let's see. Nick wants to know, has there ever been a Yu-Gi-Oh! Metal Gear Solid crossover? There's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, look it up, called Tactical Espionage Expert, and the guy looks suspiciously like Solid Snake.
Oh, and one thing to mention, for this first half, AT is going to be playing, and you'll be seeing my face, and you'll see me talking and watching. And sometimes I'll just be staring because he'll be speaking, but just letting you know, he's got the controller right now, and we'll probably hand it off later on.
Yeah, last time we started, Sam started, I was like in the middle, and then I passed it off to Sam. I'm in control now. All these button presses are mine. So, yeah, from what I understand, Nick, they've been a little bit reluctant to do some certain Yu-Gi-Oh! Crossovers because Konami doesn't fully control the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Obviously, they have exclusive video game rights, and they make the card game, but the manga is is published by Takahashi's estate, Kazuki Takahashi's estate. So there's some complications about crossovers, but there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card similar to Metal Gear Solid, just to let you know. And actually, you mentioned this. Some of these Yu-Gi-Oh! Games on this collection were made by many members were part of Hideo Kojima's team who worked on Metal Gear Solids 1, 2, and 3. A little interesting tidbit for you.
They worked on these games?
Some of the staff did, yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know about that.
Well, the problem is they weren't credited. So I didn't even learn about that until very recently. So I just wanted to show something. We changed up the deck a little bit off screen. Sam was getting a little bit tired of the 1200 vanilla beater. I'm going to go in the trunk and show some of the cards here. Where I mentioned in the really old days, like the meta is like Killer Needle and Mammoth Graveyard and Hitatsumi Giant. And Sam, you seemed a little bit nonplussed about that. I'm just like, believe it or not, Hitatsumi Giant was a meta card. When we were looking at passwords, the first one you went for is like, give me the blue eyes. So we can get one card per password. So we have blue eyes and alternate artwork blue eyes, they're both coded differently. Still holding out on that third blue eyes, but I did change the deck a little bit off screen. Maybe the number of cards in the deck is a little bit too high, but we have the blue eyes here, and I replaced Swordstalker with Paradragon because we have a few dragon support cards now, and sometimes you just kind of need a 5 or 6 star beater. I added another Summon Skull to replace Judgman. And then we have Vorse Raider, who is a pretty powerful monster from those days. No tributes, 1900 attack. He's a pretty tough guy. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to look at Vorse Raider. I'm sorry. Get him back in the deck. Sorry, I was trying to do card view, not go back to attack. Vorse Raider. They unfortunately censored this depiction when they made the card in real life in the U.S., but the axe in the hand of this evil animal has tasted the blood of many monsters. It's so sick. So it's so dumb that they censored that because they didn't censor the video games. Harpy's brother, later renamed Sky Scout. Sam is one of Sam's old school favorites, and he was a pretty meta card in 2002 because he was a common 1800 attack beater. What other stuff we added? Man-eating treasure chest, simply because it was just stronger than some other monsters. The monsters that we have in the deck, these are our strongest 4-star beaters, which is why they're there. In case some of you guys are like, what's up with these ratios? Kamori Dragon. Sam seemed to figure out what this card was a few days ago, but if you watched the anime, Yugi used this in the first season against Pegasus and Bandit Keith. Blackland Fire Dragon, I added another one. And then I also added Mystic Tomato. See, Mystic Tomato is a recruiter for dark monsters. That terminology didn't exist back then, but that's the game mechanics. So we have Kamori Dragon and Blackland Fire Dragon because they're both dark monsters. They're both Mystic Tomato targets. And they're also Lord of Dragons with Flute Summoning Dragon targets. So you can swarm the field. And then to make some better deck searching, we have Witch of the Black Forest and Sangan. Two of the classic searching cards. And I replaced Mystical Elf and Spirit of the Harp with 2 Wall of Illusions. Wall of Illusion has decent defense and a bounce effect. And it's also a target for Crush Card Virus, which is the major spell trap edition. And finally, we had Penguin Soldier, one of the early bounce cards, returning 2 monsters on the field to the owner's hand. It's a pretty powerful effect in those old days. So the only other major addition I can think of is that we added Crush Card Virus, which is just devastating.
So the screen that you're on wasn't the deck because it was showing like fusion monsters. What was that about?
So the weird thing about these older games is that they lump your main deck and your fusion deck nowadays, which will be called the extra deck. They kind of lump everything all together. Yeah. That's just there to be part of it. I was considering putting Cyberstein in the deck, but we don't really have many powerful targets left. I put it on the side just in case.
They let you do side decking?
Yeah, because there's a tournament. There's an in-game tournament.
Oh, okay.
What else could I go over? Oh yeah, so that old Nobleman Cross Out. Very powerful card. Especially in these days.
What's that one do again?
It banishes a face-down monster, and if it has a flip effect, all players remove the remaining copies from their deck. They banish them. Okay, so with that pomp and circumstance out of the way, I'm going to do Tier 2. The opponents, some of these guys are a little bit meaner than the Tier 1 opponents. So we have Esperoba, the Psychic Fraud, Mako Tsunami, his alright. Rex Raptor, Weevil Underwood, the Hate Sync of Yu-Gi-Oh!, and My Valentine. So, allegedly, there's 8 of you in chat. Let's pick an opponent for us. Sam, it looks like Sam battled, I was going to say Evil. Weevil Underwood last time. I hit a button by mistake. So what do you think, Sam?
I would just say go against Weevil.
Okay.
Go against Weevil, and then someone can say someone else they want us to compete against, and then when you play next, you're ready to use that person.
Okay. Nick said Harlan Ellison recorded a rant in the 1990s about trading card boxes not including a complete set. These days, that would be considered normal. Do you know if an incomplete set was typical back then? I know exactly what you're talking about. Unfortunately, I can't link to that right now. But Ellison, he was on the Sci-Fi Channel. I'm going to finish up this tangent. Then we will play Yu-Gi-Oh! And not talk about science fiction authors. Harlan Ellison was complaining that Marvel had trading cards that were produced by a company called Fleer. And this would have been like, I think 1990, mid-90s, 1996-ish. And he complained that if you bought a box of the trading cards, that you wouldn't get at least one of every card in the set, which apparently that was normal in trading card games prior to like the 90s. And the ratios and I forget the word for it, the method of distribution for which the way the cards are randomly sorted, that had changed, and you'd be required to buy more stuff. I mean, I've seen this firsthand. Years ago, I bought a box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I didn't get the whole set. There were 32 different cards in the set, and I got like 30 of them because they only put one secret rare in each box. So it's just, I find the whole thing really frustrating these days. Basically, once again, Ellison was ahead of the curve, and things have gotten worse since then. Maybe Sam might. What's up?
What box did you get?
I got the Jesse Anderson Duelist pack. The Rainbow Dragon guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were 2 cards from the set I didn't get.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got it recently?
No, this was years ago. This was like 2008 or 9.
Are you talking about back then when we got it?
Yeah.
Oh, you said it was a few years back.
Okay, it was 17 years back.
Yeah, you said it was more recent.
Let's see. Is Weevil the guy who threw Exodia cards off the boat? Yeah, this guy sucks ass. Perhaps literally.
Now I will whisk you off again to insect paradise. The image of you shrinking in your humiliating loss is clear in my mind.
Yeah, he's designed for you not to like him. He has no fans. You can't see me, but I'm holding the R button on the controller because I want this game to move faster. I cannot stand this slow speed. So remember, if you play Eternal Duelist Soul, hold that R button before you begin a duel. I'm not sure why I did that. He starts off with a defensive monster. Swords are revealing light and a set back row, so I can't attack. That's a little bit of a problem, but let's see here. We got Voice Raider, Crush Card Virus, Kaiba will be proud, Trap Hole, Change of Heart, 7 tools to the minute, for Summoning Dragon. So I'm gonna set this. I feel like there's some moves I can make, but I want to be careful. Nick says perhaps literally, and gives me some skull images. Uh-oh.
Why didn't you summon the Voice Raider? You just kind of ended your turn.
I don't want it to be a sitting duck.
Oh, Swords are Revealing Lights on.
Yeah. Alright, so I drew out that Gemini elf, but that cost me some light points. Alright, I'm gonna summon Skull. He has monsters that can actually kind of compete with it. Yeah, it was a bit of a risk. Doing a little bit of a poker though. I forgot to comment on it, but Launch was here too earlier, and I don't know if he's still here, but thank you, Launch. Oh, here's another card I added.
What's that?
Last Will. So the way Last Will works is that if a monster of yours is sent from the field to the graveyard this turn, you can special summon a monster from your deck with 1500 attack or less in face-up attack or defense position.
So can you tribute summon Voice Raider and then use that?
Yeah, I contribute Voice Raider for Summon Skull.
Oh, that's cool.
And then play Last Will. And he's got a Magic Jammer.
Does it work immediately to summon? Or is that at the end of the turn?
Let's see. Should I?
Yeah.
Alright, Sam thinks I should negate Magic Jammer. I just let you know, I wouldn't do it, but I'll let Sam take the call. I want to get into your duelist headspace. He just also wanted to see how the card works.
So you immediately summon the card?
Yeah, and I'm gonna get Wall of Illusion from the deck.
That's actually a really cool card.
And I'm gonna end my turn. I can't attack, unfortunately. But Swords of Revealing Light has expired, so I can attack next turn. He's gonna tribute for Insect Queen, who is weaker than my monster, but I'll say.
I think I'm gonna have to look into that. Last will seems pretty good.
I don't know if it's legal anymore. I'm gonna activate Crush Card Virus, Tribute Wall of Illusion, which will destroy all of his 1500 attack monsters in his hand in his side of the field. And for the next 3 turns, I get to see every card he draws. So, pretty crazy card. In the anime and the manga, it just targeted your opponent's entire deck at once, so it was a vicious card in the anime and manga. They had to tone it down for the real life card game, and even then, it still had been banned for many years. I know it exists within errata. Even if he plays Graceful Charity, I'm still gonna see what he draws. Eelworm, Parasite, alright. So I imagine he's gonna set Maneater Bug. That seems like something that they would do. So I expect to lose some of the Skull, but I still have the offensive advantage going with the attack, and yeah, that's what I expected. So some of the Skull goes bye-bye, but it's okay. We still have the Blackland Fire Dragon.
Just gonna look into that last will card.
Okay. I don't think it's legal. Crush Card Virus reveals another Maneater Bug. Alright. But I have Raigeki, and I'm gonna use it.
Oh, it's banned. Yeah, that sounded way too good. That's crazy. Free summon anything?
Yeah, if that card was allowed anymore, I'm pretty sure people would use it.
Yeah. Cause like, wow, that's so good.
Alright, I use Change of Heart to reveal Maneater Bug, and then I use Maneater Bug's effect too. Destroy itself, I go for 1500 more attack. But yes, thank you very much for joining, Nick. I appreciate it. Harpy's Feather Gesture to destroy my Mystical Space Typhoon. That seems pretty, I don't know. Not the advantage you think it is. And now it's time to go for game. I play Raigeki, pull up the set monster, and attack for the win.
That card is so good.
You had better not forget this. The next time I see you, my Insect Queen will destroy all your petty monster.
Petty is a petty, that's a pretty, like the Wicked Witch of the West. Alright, what booster should I get? We got Dark Magician, Mystical Elf, Red Eyes, Judge Man, and Tiger Axe. Alright.
I'll get the Judgment one.
Alright, Sam goes with the Judge Man. So let's see what cards we got. More stinkers, I'm afraid, but let's go right. Wings of Wicked Flame. We do need every card, so it's alright. Water Element. I don't think this was released in English. Water Element. Lunar Queen Elzaim. She was not released in English either. Stir Mystic, a pretty early effect monster. It just flips all face down cards face up, but it doesn't activate full effects. It just kind of, you get to see everything.
The spells on chapter 2?
I don't remember. Mountain Warrior. I don't know if you want me to put it in the deck just to see how it works. If we draw it or just go like, nah.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Or like, just when you have the monsters though, I like to read the normal descriptions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll pull up.
I mean, just going forward. Just don't recognize a lot of the cards.
Sorry, I take for granted that I know a lot of these. I apologize. You wanted to see Mountain Warrior here. A tough warrior that can move smoothly even on the roughest terrain. And he's just kind of a weak guy.
It doesn't look like he moves smoothly.
He really doesn't.
Kind of chunky.
I feel like he should have higher attack power with a look like that. I don't know. I guess he's just a dilettante. Okay. Alright, people. Who should I duel next? I need to beat everybody in this tier a few times. I think you need to beat everybody 3 or 4 times. So we definitely want to get some wins in here. Opponents are Esparoba, Mega Tsunami, Rex Raptor, Evil Underwood, My Valentine. So I will leave the decisions to y'all.
I would just do the Esperoba, and like I said, when somebody makes a suggestion, go for it.
Do you want to do voice or me?
I'm okay.
I am Esperoba. I see all with my psychic powers, including your hand. That shouldn't be allowed.
I'll do the next person's voice.
Alright, so I'll have you do my...
Okay.
Alright, so we're in agreement. Okay, I won the rock, paper, scissors. And remember, you gotta hold that R button. I feel like we need to make like a clip or something. Let's see this hand. Black Lane Fire Dragon, last game's champion. Mirror Force. Very good old school trap. Man-eater bug. Snatch Steel. Yes. Dark Hole and Force Raider. Alright, I'm gonna set that. Set a back row in my turn. He has Mechanical Chaser. He goes in for the attack, but I'm prepared. Man-eater bug destroys Mechanical Chaser. Nick, as if you're still there, as an outsider, I am curious if you have any more questions about Yu-Gi-Oh! I just say, I like hearing your outsider opinions. Observations. I attack with Black Land Fire Dragon and end my turn.
Why not Voice Raider?
I try to be careful with my stronger monsters. So I think now I'll go on with it.
Yeah, you play very differently than I would.
Okay, Voice Raider attacks that set monster. Holograph, not very strong. Gonna end my turn. I believe Esperoba is generally considered to be a pretty weak opponent in this game. I don't think Jinzo's in this game. So, that's the card he's known for. Heavy Storm destroys my Mirror Force, which is unfortunate, but I've got options. Alright, Black Land Fire Dragon attacks that. Blast Juggler can't use its effect. Force Raider goes for an attack. So far, I haven't received a scratch. And unless he can do anything, I win. Black Land Fire Dragon. Oh, negate attack. I guess he could do something. Negate attack ends my battle phase. I end my turn.
Oh, ends whole battle phase.
Yeah, it negates the attack and then ends the battle phase. I don't think the card was released in English at that rate. You might have noticed the way some of this card text, these cards would not be written like this today. Just some of the language is a little bit different across the board. Force Raider for the win. Now it's time for post-game excuses with Esperoba. Stop looking at me like that. I will win next time. Alright, I want to pick the pack now. And I'm going to go with Tiger Axe. Let's see what we get. More questionable cards. Alright. Quagata Alpha. A very vicious stag beetle that goes for the head. Well, his attack is a little bit higher than the meta of the time, so he might actually have that to show for it. Little D. This is a card that Joey used that he never played. A Tyrannosaurus offspring with a vicious disposition. When they released this in English, because it was a Joey card, you know how they have like the text, it's like, so it was like, yo, this Tyrannotat's got a hot temper. This is what they like changed it to. A Bean Soldier, a favorite of our old friend. It used to be in the deck, but he has now retired.
Well, it's doing text like Joey's, that's a more modern thing though, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying that card came out more recently?
In English. It wasn't released in English for a long time.
Okay,
So
so a lot of these cards are not in the English card game.
Some of the really old vanillas, they just didn't see the point in doing it.
Yeah, a lot of these cards I don't recognize.
Bean Soldier was a promo. I think it was a McDonald's promo. Alright, Temple of Skulls.
Ooh, that looks nice.
It is pretty cool looking. A mysterious temple of skulls and bones that soaks on warrior enemies. Sonic Midge is another early weak monster. Parasite looks like a musical note. Yep. I can't. Oh wait, yeah, you can see it there. She's kind of like holding it on the bottom, like a lute or something. Oh, tournament. Okay. Today's the day of a duel tournament, sponsored by the local card shop, or you're a regular customer. And I'm assuming it's Yugi's grandpa's shop, or like somebody who's a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh. You see two Yugi posters in the background. Of course, you've been invited to participate. Since the duels are held in match format, your side deck is sure to play a vital role. You move to your assigned seat and your opponent arrives. Alright, Sam said you said you're gonna do the next voice, so you wanna do that scratchy Rex Raptor voice? Should I do it?
You're my opponent? This'll be too easy. A real breeze.
Now, if you give fans who pay close attention, you'll see Sword Arm of Dragon and Megazalwer in the background. I really like those character portraits. They're very nice. They didn't do that in the next game, which is unfortunate. I think they give this game a lot of flavor. Mr. Top 10 List is here. Very good to see you, mister. Hope some of your crew is here. He said this looks like it would be, excuse me, a mid-90s computer game. The Skull Temple. You like Temple of Skulls, I think it's called. Rock, paper, scissors. I win rock, paper, scissors, yes. And I'm gonna go first. So the reason why the tournament happened is because there was one scheduled for today. If you remember on the main menu, there's a calendar. Every time you duel, it moves the day forward one. So it was actually Saturday of the week. And that's when the tournament is, so it interrupts the campaign. That's what happened last time. I think when you were playing the game, when you finished up, you did a tournament.
Yeah, but that was with the Weevil and it bailed on it.
Oh.
Because I lost, and then I ended. But gonna go to the tournament tomorrow.
You go to a real tournament. Oh wait, I gotta draw a card here. It's like, what can't I do anything? Okay, people wondering my hands. We got Dark Hole.
Oh yeah, anyone that's interested, I've been doing local tournaments with Clover past few weeks, going at least once a week. This week I'm gonna do my second one of the week, so I'll be going tomorrow. Because in Houston in April there's gonna be a YCS, so there's gonna be a huge tournament. People from all over the country are gonna come by, and I'm very excited. I thought it'd be best to practice, go to some locals, participate, get ready and prepared, and I'm running a Info Noble Knight Flame Swordsman deck, so pretty excited about that.
And we hope you do well. You guys have become quite the card shark, especially the other guy. Well, you become very card sharp. You've gotten better. Let's see here. Nick is complimenting Mr. Top 10 List's recent video. Good job. Mr. Top 10 List says, Sword Armor Dragon's name is weird because it's clearly a dinosaur. Also has the weird defense values. If you're wondering what's going on in the game here, I set Cyber Jar and he fell into my jar. So I'm the Horse Raider, defend with the Penguin.
Oh yeah, maybe sometime I would really like to play you Mr. Top 10 List to just practice. I'm really looking forward to the YCS, really having a lot of fun with locals. And Clover uses Vanquish Soul.
Curling Dragon attacks Mystic Tomato. Do you wish to special summon a monster? You have to be very careful with your choices here because there's no mulligans. I'm going to get out Sangan. He's going to run into it, but that's okay. Two-headed King Rex. That's his ace card, a 1600 attack meter. Alright, let's get Sangan's effect off. Resolve as part of the chain. Now, read these carefully. Do not skip them willy-nilly. Otherwise, you might miss some very important effects. I am going to search out Wall of Illusion. Forgets how to use Dueling Book, but he's used it.
Well, lately I've been using, it's called Ignis, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I think it's called Ignis. It's really nice. Maybe I'll send you a message about it. I don't use Dueling Book. I like Ignis because it's a lot more like these games. I'm not crazy about the Dueling Book because everything's so manual, but I'll send you some info about it. I really like it.
Well, I haven't used Dueling Book in a while. I remember people cheating on it a lot. It's dumb. Two-headed King Rex is gonna crash into Crawling Dragon.
Cool, you have Ignis? I would like to try to practice with you. That'd be really cool.
Voice Raider slashing into Witch of the Black Forest.
Yeah, actually, Saturn said he'll go to the local tomorrow too, and he uses a Sprite and Live Twin, so should be a good time. And he said he'll go next week too, so now it's gonna be me, Clover, and Saturn doing the locals these next few weeks.
Man, you're making me out to be some kind of lone party pooper. He summons Blacklight Fire Dragon. Hey, he's copying me. I got treble.
Well, this is making me want to make one of the decks that are good for the GOAT format, so I'd be down to do that with you.
Well, that's cool. This does predate GOAT format by like 3 years, but I do appreciate the sentiment.
Well, most of the stuff would be still usable.
Some of it, not all of it. Voice Raider going in for the slash. Let's see, he has Sprite and Nefertiti.
What is Nephthys? What is that?
It's a phoenix. Egyptian phoenix thingy.
Never heard of those cards. Let me look that up. Nephthys.
He summons Yurubi. But Yurubi is going to go right back to his hand because he attacked my Wall of Illusion. Getting all bouncy.
Oh, it's a ritual deck? That's cool.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I've never even heard of these cards. That's cool. Oh, they're all level 2, so that goes with the sprites. That's cool.
If this is from the GOAT days, yeah. I summoned Shadow Spectre.
But are you using Nephthys and the sprites? Is that your deck?
Ooh, I have 500 attack points. Ooh. Going for the... How would he attack?
With the pink clouds.
Okay. And if you're wondering why he's there, is because he's the strongest level 1 in the game. That's why I put him there. Why I kept him. Also crush card target, but he's gone now. Still, I'm not deterred. I think I can win next turn. Let's see here. So, yeah, I
You just use regular key, right?
can. I'm gonna use Penguin Soldier. And I'm gonna return that to his hand. And unless he has Mirror Foresight or Widespread Ruin, I should win.
Don't you still have Mystical Space Typhoon?
I do, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the one.
Or what was it?
Yeah, I'm curious. It was
Oh,
a
wow.
Mystical Space Typhoon.
Oh, wow.
And Force Raider for the win. And I win the first round.
Hey, Mr. Top Down List, who would you like us to fight against next? You're strong. Okay, new dinosaur card. New game. Oh, this is gonna be round 2. Yeah, after this, do you want to see Mako Tsunami or do you want to see My Valentine? Whenever we get a chance.
Should I swap anything out, or maybe I'll just...
Well, if you have too many cards, I would probably just get rid of the Parrot Dragon.
Well, you can't reduce the number of cards in your deck.
I thought you said there's too many cards.
This
Oh,
is the
'cause
side
you're-
deck.
Oh, because you're in the, you mean because you're in the tournament?
Yes. I don't know if I could side anything out.
Is there Summon Skull in the side deck?
There's 2 here. I guess I'll swap out for Dragon for
Well, how many are in the deck?
2.
Oh, you don't. I mean, I guess get rid of Paradragon, but probably need to reduce the deck later on.
Yeah.
My dinos are ready. Start the next duel now.
Oh no, I'm not putting up with that. So guys, remember, if you play this game before a duel starts, always hold the R button, or else the duel is going to be at that terrible speed that was right there. The good thing is you can rewind in this version, which is great. So you can prevent losses. I mean, so that you can play the game in an acceptable speed. Oops, sorry. Let's take a look at my hand. The artist, also known as Ring of Destruction. It's called Bell of Destruction here. Change of Heart. Very good.
Can you read Change of Heart? Is it now only face up or is it still the same?
Lets you take control of any monster.
You can take a look at the wording now.
Yeah, if you want to compare it, this is just worded. A lot of these cards are worded very weirdly because they frankly just didn't know what the hell they were doing. Change of Heart, Wall of Illusion.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is now it's target one monster your opponent controls until the end phase. Is there a restriction there in the old one? Oh, end of your turn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are using that now. I was considering using it.
Alright. I'm gonna set a monster, set 2 back row.
Can only do one though.
He summons Trachodon. Yep. Well, it was banned for years. Let's see. Should I? Nah. I like toying with my opponents. Back to the hand.
Also, is it whatever attacks gets bounced?
Any monster that attacks it gets returned to the opponent's hand after damage calculation of the board.
Okay.
So if you defeat it, the monster still gets returned, gets attacked. So yeah, a little tough to get over.
Yeah, kind of weird because I used to be so into the older cards, but I guess it's been a while. I knew it did a bounce, but I didn't know if you could just pick anything.
You might be confusing it with Penguin Soldier or Hane Hane. Those let you pick a target.
Oh no, I was just asking for clarity. I just didn't remember.
So I crashed my Blackland Fire Dragon into his, but he has Regeki. That's not good, but actually, no.
What was the other card you had?
I could have used Crush Card Virus, but I made an honest mistake, but that's okay.
Okay.
What were you saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's just, you can't pause the game. Actually, I mean, I could, but, you know.
Oh, yeah. Then you could. You're good.
Alright. Summon another Wall of Illusion.
Oh, I was just saying that I remember... I was thinking that it was whatever directly fought the Wall of Illusion bounced it, but I just wanted to double check.
You mean gut bounce?
Yeah, if whatever battles it gets bounced at the end.
Alright, now I'm gonna use Crush Card. Wait, what?
You hit no.
Alright. That's what I mean, there's no mulligans here, it's a bit tricky. Okay, he returned it. Okay, Weisenheimer. I'll defend with that. I'll use Monster Reborn. I'll bring back Wall of Illusion.
Sorry, could you read it one more time?
Read what?
Wall of Illusion.
It's worded pretty weirdly.
Oh.
The monster attacking this creature.
But does it stay on the field? Or would it still get destroyed?
Alright, if the opposing monster can't defeat it, Wall of Illusion stays on the field. If Wall of Illusion is defeated, it gets sent to the graveyard.
Oh, okay.
If it gets attacked after damage calculation, here's what it should read. Like I said, the problem is these cards are just written bizarrely. After it's attacked, after damage calculation, opposing monster gets bounced.
Yeah,
That's how it's supposed to work.
It says now, if this card is attacked by a monster after damage calculation, return that monster to the hand.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to work. Just really weird text. Really weird old school text, so you just have to know how these cards work. Okay. I'm gonna get this off now. Just do something very...
When you have a moment, can you look at the text for card virus too?
Okay. You can see that's just very devastating for him. Okay, it's a doozy. But I'll do it just for you. For one dark monster with an attack of 100 or less is a tribute. Any opponent's monster with an attack of 1500 or higher on the field in your opponent's hand or draw on the next 3 turns is automatically destroyed.
That seems really cheap.
You say cheap, I say powerful.
It just seems way too busted.
That's it toned down and it's still too busted. Ring of Destruction, destroying this card. It is now errated. They changed the effect because it was too powerful. I summoned the man-eating treasure chest. Woo! You got a Dark Hole, that's bad. Alright, summons Giant Soldier Stone, attacks my set monster, it's Man-Eater Bug. Giant Soldier Stone gets destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, no. Now the effect's just not good.
Alright, and we're really getting to the last stretch here. Uh-oh.
Yeah, take him with his own monster.
Yeah, I love irony. You know that. You should know that by now.
What? How can my dinosaurs lose? You dirtbag. Next time I'll win.
And what booster you want me to get?
Dark Magician.
Let's see what I get.
Hey, little M. Thanks for coming in.
Let's see. Honeywa, very early 2-star monster.
Oh, I like to read if you read the description.
An earthen figure that protects the tomb of an ancient ruler. Kagemusha, the blue flame. Yeah, you want me to read them?
Yeah.
Okay. Serving as a double for the ruler of the blue flame. He's a master swordsman that wields a fine blade. But you can't really see it. It's just like he's like holding it as well. And then he's holding like I don't know, that is a flag or something.
Yeah, there's more emphasis on that pole. Ooh, that looks cool.
Fiend's hand. Yeah, that's freaky. Arms that reach out from the swamp of chaos. What's that? To drag down the unwary. Power of Kashin. A very early equipped card.
Doesn't look
Hey,
too good.
you were talking about water cards, Mr. Top Tennis. Well, have at it. There's your water card right there. And eye armor.
Ooh, that looks cool.
This warrior transforms into various creatures to confuse enemies in battle. Where's my prize? So,
Yeah, he said Mako Tsunami.
does that count as a win? I don't know. Alright, make a tsunami. Should I do it or should you?
I think you got it.
I am Mako Tsunami. My Siemens deck will swallow you whole. That's, okay. I'm holding that R button. I picked the paper. Nice to see you. We have 14 people here. Very nice. Thank you very much. I am no, I'm not dealing with that. Okay. I gotta hold that R button. Let's see if I did it right. Remember, hold that R button. It's like a pre-flight reminder. Gotta do it every time. So I'm not seeing any monsters. I'm seeing a pretty weak monster. But let's see what we have here. Trap hole, Regeki, swords. I have to start mulling through these, but we'll beat him out with the Shadow Spectre. Woo! And then put a card down.
And just anybody that's tuning in, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection on Nintendo Switch. Right now, AT is playing, and I am watching and commentating. And can you remind us of the name of the game?
Eternal Duelist Soul, which is the first US one on Game Boy Advance. The essentially the North American version of Duel Monsters 5 Expert 1. Maybe if we wanted to, we could play the Japanese ROM eventually, although, I don't know. Mirror Force, uh-oh. Alright, that stinks, but I have options. I'm gonna get... Should I get Cyberguard? I shouldn't ask for help dueling. That's a bit... You can't do that in a tournament.
Okay.
Alright.
So which of the Black Forest the one that summons?
They don't... Neither of them summon.
Okay. What else is in your hand?
Regeki, Sword Revealing Light, Magic Jammer, Cyberguard.
You should set Magic Jammer, no?
I'll do that. I can't play Cyberguard, so I have my turn.
Yeah, this game's old. How old is this game?
This game is from 2002, if you want to be really anal. The Japanese version's from 2001. Have you played this one before, Little M? I set the Cyberguard. I set the Cyberguard to the field. He's getting defensive too. Man, why are you getting so defensive? Alright. Time to flip up the Cyberguard and just blow everything up. I love chaos. Crawling Dragon. Man, you're really gonna defend with that boy. Hey, yeah, we have 14 people here. Just thank you very much for joining us.
It's a 6. The left is how many people? This is how many people visited.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna say if there's anybody here who, if you're not subbed already, please don't forget to sub. So he has some mermaids on the defense. And I have Crawling Dragon number 2 and Harpy's brother.
Oh, okay, cool. You played one of the Game Boy Advance Yu-Gi-Oh games. That's nice. I didn't know.
Seems like we're all learning things about each other. I'm gonna set that, and then
Swords. Oh.
let's just get offensive. Regeki, blow up that side of the field.
And what's the Regeki? What's the text? All monsters. Okay. All monsters. Okay. I think some people were using Regeki like a year or two ago.
Yeah, it was unbanned after being banned for a long time.
Yeah, people were using it a year or two ago. No one's like using it right now, but pretty good. Not to have much restriction. They're making a new Regeki with the Art of Slifer, and it's the one bringing that beam to the ground. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
You're really trying to tempt me with all
Yeah.
these like collector.
Yeah, it's all alternate art.
I'm a sucker for stuff like that.
Yeah, looks like Regeki has no restrictions, so you can put 3 in the deck. Play all monsters.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I fundamentally really disagree with what Konami does with this game anymore. That's the most diplomatic way I can put it. We have a new viewer, and welcome in. He sets a monster, sets a back row, my turn.
Yeah, I didn't know it was unlimited.
I reveal the Man-Eater Bug, I'm gonna blow up that set monster.
Huh. I didn't know there was a Regeki, anti-Regeki. Have you heard of that?
It's a very old counter card. Harpy's brother attacks for the win. Wouldn't Sam be proud?
Oh, how'd you make it a 23?
Black Pendant.
Oh,
It's equipped with Black Pendant. This battle, you win. Next time, no matter what, I will not lose. Ha 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 ha! He's in denial. And he's got Karushin and Fortress Well in the background. That's pretty cool. I think Karushin is a pretty awesome looking card. Okay. I'm gonna go with Red Eyes. I'm really looking for some kick-ass cards, but Wandering Doomed, a monster that wanders the edge of the world. That's a Skull Serpent Palace Swap. Let's see. Bear Ox, pretty early fusion. I see the bear part, but not the ox. Spike Seadra, a very, very poor level 5 monster. But the spike sprouting from its body, this creature stabs its opponent and floods them with electricity. Dragon Treasure, very very old school equipped card. Probably not for the best.
what's it do?
Increases the attack and defense of a dragon monster by 300.
Yeah, so many of these cards 300. So little.
This is one of the oldest equipped cards ever, and it was meta in like the very first format. And then Rogue Doll, above average beater. But, that's a card that Pegasus used in the manga. Okay, let's see. It's 9:01. Should I do like 20 more minutes before we pass it over? Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun. I could do this a while.
Yeah, you're good. Just keep going.
Okay. So let's see. We haven't done my yet. You were volunteering to do my please.
Okay.
All right.
You mentioned you want to do a duel with me? I am my Valentine, enchanted. Though I doubt you can win over me.
Alright, remember, we gotta hold that R button. I'm gonna go scissors. Oh, I lost. But she lets me go first? How polite. What's so funny?
She just has a turn 2 strategy.
Alright, I said it. Well, so do I, even though I went first. She has Faith Bird. Attacks with Cyber. Attacks into my Cyber Jar. Fun for the whole family. She summons Harpy Lady. Got Cyber Shield, Harpy's brother. Which is not Harpy. Morphine Jar. Okay. Crawling Dragon. I'm gonna defend.
Oh, that's cool. The battle phase keeps going with Cybertron. Nice.
Yeah, but I'm at a disadvantage here. I have a lot of cards, so let's see what I can do. Let's do that.
Oh, you could have took a card.
What do you mean I could have took a card?
You gotta change a heart, and then you can use it to summon Blue Eyes.
But Blue Eyes is 2 tributes.
Yeah, change a heart, Monster Reborn, and then you get Blue Eyes. Now you can still do that. Whoa.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. And then Monster Reborn. And then you can get Last Will. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to flip Morphine Jar.
Yeah, now you can do Last Will.
Go with Wall Illusion. And Blue Eyes will attack Harpy Lady. Nah, well,
Oh man.
I had a feeling.
Mm.
It's okay, I'm prepared. Oh no. That wasn't expecting that, although I should have. Ew, that's really bad.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
But I'm still in this game. It's alright. Summon Blackland Fire Dragon, and I'll attack Harpy Lady. I'm at a pretty big disadvantage here, but just you gotta hang in there.
I think that Nick's asking what's the gap between this game and the one we streamed last year. It has Jaden on the cover.
If you're asking that, those games are about 4 or 5 years apart. Well, that could be in trouble.
What do you got Mirror Force? What does that do?
Rising Air Current increases the attack of all wind monsters by 500.
Man, that blue looks really cool.
Yeah, Nick, if you're asking what I think you're asking, the gap is about 5 years. This is the very first of the simulator games, and that one was the second to last of them on the Game Boy Advance. So there's Rising Air Current for you.
That seems pretty good card.
Yeah, good for offensive strategies in those days. I summon Neo, Blackline Fire Dragon, attacks Harpy Lady. Neo going in for the damage. Yeah, don't underestimate her. She's a pretty tough opponent in these games. So couldn't do anything with her card. I got a win monster of my own. Can't do black. I'm gonna do it on you. Just 100 more damage is all I need to know. If I had a way to destroy Black Pendant, I would just win. But what do you know? I don't remember if Heavy Storm was in this game or not. But it's okay.
Yeah, I remember they used Heavy Storm on one of his earlier games.
Okay. You'd be surprised what cards are just straight up not in this game. But anyway, Neo attacks the set monster. Red Archery Girl is no more.
Yeah, right now Heavy Storm's banned. Can't use it.
I don't know what to make of that.
I lost. Gosh, why do I have to lose against a rookie like you? I can't believe this.
I don't know what you're going for with that voice.
I mean, she's got that like lower voice, but I can't do a female voice.
This is kind of part of the gag. Okay. Let's see. Another Quiet Yada. Let's see. They got the fusion.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Yeah, not good though. Look at those stats. I wish these cards had abilities. I wish they could have thought of that.
Well, I guess that's one of the good things is like recently they've been remaking a lot of these cards.
Dark Artist is terrible. I've never understood the point of this card. The defense of this card is decreased by half when attacked by land monster. What? I've never understood this. So it has mediocre defense, and then it gets weaker. I don't get it. What am I missing here? What have I never understood about Dark Artist? Now Raimundos is a cool looking guy. And,
You gotta read the description.
armed with the sword of Crimson Flames, this warrior can bind a monster with fiery restraint. But why's he an earth monster?
Giant flea. You gotta. A massive flea that feeds on the blood of its enemies.
Ew. It's a pretty decently powerful insect for the time though. I just don't want to play it because it's kind of grody.
I think you should add it because it's funny.
I don't know what I would add. Okay.
Just anything else that was 1500, replace it with the flea. I'd say maybe do one more and then a brief break.
I could go for 2 more. I don't know. I don't see what would be worth removing for that.
What's the treasure chest attack? Oh, 16. Okay.
I'm probably not gonna. I don't see a point in really adding to the deck. The deck's already a little bit bigger than average.
Oh.
I did that deliberately because one of the opponents in this game uses a mill deck, and you still want to be consistent, but you don't want to run out of cards either. Just there's a reason for that. Alright, I've dueled everybody in this tier at least once. We still need to get a few wins to move on to the next tier. So, who would you guys like me to duel next? If we don't get a response, Sam will be the decision maker. So, was I going to do 1 or 2 more?
I was just saying to do one more and then take a break with this.
Okay, do 1 more, take a break, and pass it over to Sam.
Yeah, we could try that. It's going to be Esperoba.
Sam wants me to do Esperoba. I'll do Esperoba. In the next duel, you will... I feel the energy coming through. I see it. Aha! So that is what you were thinking of doing. Joke's on you. I don't even know what I'm going to do. This guy is full of it. Alright. Oh.
I think it's cool that the brothers are there.
That's pretty cool. And remember, always hold that R button.
His brothers are in the background of his artwork. Is cool.
Nick said let's duel the middle one again too late. We will do that when Sam gets back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotta draw a card. And what did he do? He said a monster. What can I do? Gotta play Graceful Charity. Draw 3, discard 2. Let's see. I'm gonna get Board of Dragons and...
What happens if you get rid of Sangan? Do you get something out of it?
No. It's only when it's sent from the field to the graveyard. I'm gonna do Wall Illusion. Set that. Attack with Wall. Yeah, sorry about that, Nick. That we got that comment too late, but we will do it next round. So he had Cyber Falcon, which that's a weird card to put in defense position. Cyber Falcon has more defense. I take damage. Well, that was a mind game. I didn't see that coming. He's got Disc Magician. I'm gonna use Ring of Destruction on Cyber Falcon. This Magician returns to his hand. I'm gonna summon Sangan. Set a trap. Oops. Don't tell him that. And then attack with Sangan.
Well, he already knows.
So wait then. When it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you have this hurricane effect. If you discard it, you're not gonna get that effect.
Gotcha.
He brings back the Magician, and I know that it has since been errated. Summons Holograph, who attacks my Sangan. Sangan, I'm gonna use Sangan's effect to get Cyber Jar. And he can't tell me he already knew that. Alright, flip help out, man. You're bug.
It looks like the thing now is that whatever you get out, you can't use the effects. I'd have to look into that. I'm sure there's some really abusive loop or something.
Oh, Sangan was banned for a few years. As was Witch. Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest, they changed the game when they were released.
Yeah, I'm sure, but whatever was probably cheap is probably a little more modern.
Big surprise. I flip up Cyberjar. Let's see what we get in this water raid fire. Come on, where are the monsters? There's a monster. Alright, some of those are a little scary, but that's okay. I'm gonna play Pot of Greed. Get set back row. Let's blow that up. I wonder what it was. Saw experience 7 goals. It's not a terribly great threat, but I'm gonna use swords.
You're good, no worries.
So I'll get to use his big eye effect, but it's kind of just like a whatever to me.
What does that do?
It lets him rearrange the top 5 cards on his deck.
Oh, okay. Interesting. The art's so cool.
That's so badly worded there. You rearrange the top 5 cards of your deck. You don't draw them. That's what he did. It should be like rearrange the top 5 cards in your deck. It's just, you know, old bad text. I didn't know. Set that, and then I'm gonna take Gigatech Wolf. I've always thought this guy was cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
If Judgment Meter was here, I remember that she likes this card. An Iron Wolf with razor sharp fangs that can penetrate any armor. Cool.
Yeah, they're good art.
They shouldn't exaggerate what he did. Just like some of these guys' defense. Mystic Tomato. And then Gigatech Wolf. And then I will set that. I might be overextending, but I think I have a pretty big advantage here. He has Giant Trunnion. Should I?
Yeah. What else? Yeah. Yeah. Magic Gemmer.
I'm just letting you know, I wouldn't do that, but I'm doing it for you.
Because he has Regeki.
Because I have swords and Snatch Steel. Yeah, I can't counter that.
Well, you would have lost them all.
Alright, I get. I guess we just play differently. Let's see, what card can I get? What card should I get? I guess I get the strongest beater force rated.
Well, you want to keep the swords with Feeling Light, no?
But you can just play it again if it goes back in your hand. But that's okay.
No, but then I'm thinking you don't want him to attack.
Alright, let's see what that setback row is.
Yeah, we definitely play differently. Ooh.
He tribute said, that's my favorite game mechanic. This is kind of desperate, but I do want to win. Machine King.
Huh.
That's,
Ooh. Cool. It's a really cool looking card. Just looks like Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime with Soundwave's head.
gotta go for the one. If he tribute set another Machine King, that'd be very cool. What the hell? What the hell did you tribute set, sir?
What?
Pendulum Machine. Which is why that's weird. Okay.
Hmm.
That's bizarre. Alright. And it might have cost you the game.
Hmm.
Alright, that's it for Espa. I'm gonna pass the controller to Sam. Stop looking at me like that! I will win next time! Sorry, I probably should have stuck on the screen longer, but yeah, his brother's being there is nice. He's still a stinker. Let's see what cards I get. Ooh, another Wall of Illusion. Should I add it to the deck?
I mean, if you want to, it's fine. Seem to like it a lot.
Today's the delivery day for your copy of the weekly Yu-Gi-Oh! You open the pages of the magazine. I like this song. This song's funny. You open the pages of the magazine to see what 5 cards you obtain this week. Let's see. Guy of the Dragon. Okay. Alright, let's can I change a few things in the deck before I pass it to you?
Are you okay to just do it when you come back? If we just take a break and then you're good to change it.
Alright.
And we'll be back in 10 minutes. See you back in 10 minutes, okay? back.
Doing such a good job coordinating this. Hey, we're back. Sam is on the right of me, and I'm on the left of Sam. We're gonna pass the controller to Sam in just a moment. I did not mean to put the there. That should be on the main deck. I was just gonna check a few things on the deck. Let me see here. Let's filter all cards. Attack. I'm gonna move Crawling Dragon number 2 to the side deck. I guess the same thing with Neo the Magical Swordsman. We'll yeah, I'm gonna put Cyberstein here, and I guess I'll add the other Wall of Illusion. I'm gonna add Guy the Dragon Champion. And I was thinking of possibly putting Megamorph in this deck. Guy the Dragon Champion, in case you're wondering why we add that, that's like the strongest fusion monster we have at the moment. Even though we don't have the means to normally fusion summon it, you have Cyberstein. So, I don't know. Should we replace something for Megamorph?
What's Megamorph do?
If your life points are lower than your opponent's, the monster's attack power. Oh wait, I was gonna get rid of Shadow Spectre. I think Shadow Spectre served its purpose. When your life points are lower than your opponent's, the equipped monster's attack power is doubled. If they're the same as your opponent's, it's not affected. If your life points are higher than your opponent's, your monster's attack power is cut in half. So what people tend to do is they did it as part of a crush card strategy with dark monsters, so that, you know, even if it was higher or lower, you would have an advantage with it. So what do you think?
I'm good. I don't think we need it.
You don't? Okay. Do you think Cyberstein adds to the deck, or should it go on the side deck?
You just have one of them? Does
Yeah.
it show you how many copies you have?
Yeah, right there. One.
Where?
Where it says main deck, 1.
Where's the number? Oh,
We have 3 Summon Skull. That's how many you have.
okay.
Some of these cards you're likely only gonna get 1 copy of in a playthrough.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good to play.
Okay. If you're satisfied with that, if you're satisfied with the side deck, I just put those there. Those are the strongest beaters and defensive options. But
I think next time I'll probably adjust the deck, but we'll do that for next playthrough.
you seem to be getting a hang for the game. We need better cards, but we're gonna continue tier 2 now. We have 8 viewers in. Thank you very much for joining us. Oh no, Sam, you're supposed to do the middle guy. That's what Nick wanted.
Oh, well then I'll do it afterwards.
Okay, we'll do it afterwards.
That was a little while ago.
Sam is playing the game. I'm AT Gonzalez. I'm on the left of Sam. Thank you for joining us. Sam is going to dual make us on me. Sam needs to remember to hold the R button after the rock, paper, scissors, or during the rock, paper, scissors game. Play this game at an acceptable pace. I will voice Mako now. You have made my life easier by volunteering yourself as prey for my monsters. It is very unfortunate, but your days are numbered. I think this guy needs to be taken down. Hold R, hold R, hold R, hold it. Don't forget.
Yeah, I was holding it.
Alright. Good. Just very important. Otherwise, this game is going to be slow. So, draw a card. Sam goes first. Yes, the man-eating treasure chest. Play swords. Your opponent played Pot of Greed, then Ryek. He has a sword revealing light of his own. That's a monster in 2 background. A little suspicious. summons Komori Dragon and passes. Getting defensive, but then flips out 7 colored fish. Sam sets a back row. Tributes Komori Dragon for Summon Skull. But he still can't attack because he's locked in Swords of Revealing Light. Opponent sets a monster in a back row. Sam's swords expire. But his opponent still has Swords of Revealing Light. Remember that. Excuse me. Sam uses Snatch Steel on 7 colored fish. He blows up his opponent's side of the field with Rugged, but he still can't attack. Sam goes on the defense. And he concludes his turn. Nix has been interesting to watch us play. Thank you very much. His opponent gets 1,000 life points because of Snatch Steel, but as Sam used to say about Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't know if I still feel that, but I said life points don't matter.
And you're supposed to go like, life points don't matter. You can activate Crush Card Virus if you want. But he chooses not to. Sam attacks with the hijacked 7 colored fish, but his opponent has Mirror Force. Sam responds with Crush Card Virus, which will give him insight. You have to tribute Wall of Illusion.
Oh, what are the... Oh, it's a dark, right? Is it
Dark
the pro-
monster, 1,000 attack or less.
Oh. No, I would've waited, but okay.
I guess you didn't understand how it works. Crush Card Virus gives him insight into his opponent and lays out some damage, but that was during the battle phase. Sam can't do anything else, he ends his turn. Say goodbye to this 7 colored fish. Sam building up the old defense, seeing his opponent's ritual card. Yeah, make sure you get your opponent's monster. He banishes his Sinister Serpent. We won't be seeing that guy anymore.
Mr. Tunless was asking if this was before Crush Card Virus was printed in the real card game.
This is when it was only in Japanese and it was very rare and expensive. Sam reveals Cyber Jar, getting the mojo working. So he excavates 5 cards and gets to summon Cyberstein. So Sam uses a Mystical Space Typhoon, and what card does he pick? He picks that back row, blowing it up. Now, you can use his effect if you like it, but remember, it's pretty hefty at 5,000 life points.
It's a weird number.
It's supposed to be so you don't abuse it, but people found a way. Sam activates Change of Heart. He takes one of his opponent's mystery monsters. The strongest monster is Gaia the Dragon Champion.
Okay.
Sam uses Cyberstein to special summon Gaia the Dragon Champion. Press right and then just okay. Special summoning him. And then he flips up the Stolen Starboy. Who gives himself 500 more attack because of his effect.
So what's his effect?
He increases the attack of all water monsters by 500.
Yeah, should have been paying better attention about what cards they got.
Gaia attacked Red Archery Girl. And then Starboy goes for the mystery monster that we forgot what it was. Magician of Faith. So he gets a spell back.
Oh man.
It's just drawing cards. How harmful could that be? Cyberstein terrifies with 700 damage to his opponent. And Sam laying down the traps. The only one you can play is Ring of Destruction. Is he gonna do it? Yes. It's a little bit of a double-edged sword, but you know, might. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh
that's
wow. Suijin? That's one of my favorite cards.
He brought back Suijin. Unfortunately, Sam's not in a position where he can do anything.
Oh wow, that's just mean. Damn.
Haha, see, my deck is invincible. The Siemens deck knows no equal.
Okay, I'll get back to him. He wanted to do Rex, right?
Nick won at Rex Raptor.
Okay. Alright, this time I'm gonna try to talk like if I was playing in a tournament. You say you wanna fight Rex Raptor? You've got a lot of guts.
I don't know how anybody could do that. R button. ZL. ZL.
Oh, I was pressing it during the rock, paper, scissors. I guess it's at this point.
ZL. Go back to rock, paper, scissors. ZL. Go back to rock, paper, scissors. Okay. He has his audio down, okay. So, unfortunate loss. Sam is going to take the commentary lead.
Okay, main phase. Yeah, I'm thinking too many summon skulls in the deck. I'll do 2. Gonna pass. Set 1 card. Okay, 2-headed Rex on field. Goes for battle phase. Can't do anything. 1600. Yep. Alright, draw phase main. Gonna set Cyberjar.
Don't tell him.
Oh yeah, shouldn't tell anyone.
You said you're
But
gonna.
I'm telling the audience though.
Like you said you're trying to like practice for the. Yeah, okay. I'm just kidding. But don't tell anybody. Okay. Don't tell anybody. That's collusion. You don't want to be a colluder.
Well, I wouldn't do that. But okay, fair enough. Okay, Cyber Dragon flip effects.
Cyber jar.
Ooh, Cyber Jar, my bad.
Wrong cyber.
Destroy the whole field. We each draw 5 cards. Summon as many monsters as we can as possible. It's gotta be level 4 or lower, right?
You excavate 5 cards, and it's level 4 or lower if they can be normal summons. If they can be special summons.
But it's their battle phase, so best to be in defense.
Yeah.
You really want me to use Mystical Space Typhoon for some reason?
That'd be dumb. So don't do it.
Okay, draw phase, main phase, Mystical Space Typhoon. Gonna use it on the set card. And they had Mirror Force. Okay. Okay. Gonna do Change of Heart. Gonna use it on Yurbi. but I'll sacrifice my. Yeah, I can sacrifice my own monster so I can use my will.
Like the Inuyasha song. We have 12 people in. Thank you very much for joining.
So now I can use last will because I sent a monster to the graveyard. Happy that I read that card and learned it.
Remember, it gets special summon face up, so you can't use full effects. Sam picks Black Wind Fire Dragon.
No, you're just gonna use that to keep attacking. That's the main strategy there. So we're being light. So what we got in the graveyard? Bring my dragon back. Should bring his dinosaur back. Okay, gonna do Monster Reborn. Gonna pick two-headed King Rex. Special summon in attack mode. Then I'm gonna activate Raigeki. Destroy all monsters on my opponent's field. And I enter the battle phase. Here be attacks. Oh, can you move the... Okay, I'll turn the knob up a little bit.
Does that increase your gain?
Yeah, I turned up the microphone a little bit. Sorry about that.
Okay. And then you go on the offensive.
Okay, so Summon Skill is gonna attack. Blackland Fire Dragon. And then two-headed King Rex. Activate. Oh. I got a main phase 2. Activate Swords of Real Light. And my turn.
Nick, I always appreciate your questions. Do you have any other questions there? That's a good thing.
What did they use? Was it Raigeki? I couldn't see.
He is Raigeki.
Oh man.
And then he tribute sets, which is my favorite move in the whole game.
Okay. Set a card. Set one other card. And my turn.
Can you check his graveyard? I want to know what the hell he's doing. Twin-headed fire dragon. That's weird.
Yep. Weird.
A weird thing to tribute set.
Okay. I'm gonna sacrifice Wall of Illusion to tribute summon Skull. Enter the battle phase.
Mr. Top 10 List, what was the Yu-Gi-Oh video where you and Professor Oates were joking about tribute setting? A tribute set Sword Arm of Dragon, one of his trademark cards.
Okay. Gonna end my turn.
And for those who don't understand, tribute setting is normally seen as a perfectly legal but very questionable move most of the time.
Gonna summon Harpy's brother. Gonna enter the battle phase. Gonna attack his face down. Harpy's brother. We got Mirror Force. Gonna end my turn. Okay, so summons another one of those dragons. Tactic Declaration. I'm gonna use Mirror Force.
So you baited him essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Should be good for the win.
Enter battle phase and attack with Harpy's brother. What? How can my dinosaurs lose? You dirtbag. Next time I'll win.
He picked himself, man. That's funny.
He is lame. The Jurdic, a bipedal eyeball that seldom misses an enemy with its lethal talons. So it's a bird foot with the eyeball.
That is freaky.
Dark gray, entirely gray. That thing is blue. This beast has rarely been seen by mortal eyes.
It's a great.
Nemorico. It says entirely gray. It looks blue. A childlike creature that controls a sleep fiend to beckon enemies into eternal slumber.
You would be damned to know this. Numerico was a meta card in the first format of the game. Because it's a dark spellcaster. Isn't that wild? And then you missed, in the US, Kaminari Kozu's name was translated to Thunder Kid.
Oh yeah, it's just we already saw it in another time.
This is a pretty, I would say he's somewhat iconic. Alright, we're continuing these tier 2 opponents. We still need to get a few more wins in on everybody. He's gonna do a grudge match with Mako. Let's go. But yeah, Nick, I really do appreciate your Yu-Gi-Oh questions that day. Okay, can you remember to hold that R button? His opponent got the going first strategy. Let's go. Were you gonna commentate or should I?
I think if you want, maybe you commentate on what they do, and I'll just do what I'm doing.
Okay.
Maybe that would be
his
a.
opponent set a monster and played Umi, turning the field into an ocean field. I like that. That keeps me awake. So let's go.
Yeah, I mean it feels more like playing the game too.
I said playing both sides of the chessboard. Okay.
I'm gonna set more monster, and I'll put down 3 cards. And end my turn.
Alright, Mako draws. Summons 7 colored fish, and with the attack boost, he has a whopping 2,000 attack points. Not 12,000, that'd be too high.
In response to summoning, I'm gonna use Trap Hole. Get rid of that fish.
Blowing up the fish. He flips up Great White. Mr. Top 10, let's hope he doesn't have Tornado Walls. That's in the next game, which hopefully we can get to the next game.
I'm gonna activate Mystical Space Typhoon on the field spell.
Blowing up the ocean. How could you?
Okay.
His opponent doesn't get aggressive. Great White has 1,600 attack, which Force Raider has the power to run over.
I'm gonna do voice right. Yeah, but you gotta. I gotta commentate
Sorry,
on
sorry,
my
sorry.
turn. You
Sorry,
comment
sorry.
another time. You know,
Alright.
you can be like, "Wow, your voice rate is really hard, really powerful. My shark's no match." But you gotta wait. Gotta be back and forth. Summon voice raider. Enter battle phase. Attack the shark. 300 on the board. And my turn.
Mr. Top 10 list said that if Yugi can destroy the moon, then he can blow up the ocean. Sam's opponent sets a monster and then passes.
Okay. On battle phase, we're gonna use Swords of Revealing Light on the main. Flip of the face down. Reveal Magician of Faith. That's no bueno. Brings back the field spell. But
Not too
that's okay. We're gonna sacrifice Wall of Illusion to tribute summon Skull. Gonna enter battle phase. Force Raider attacks Magician of Faith. Then Summon Skull's gonna attack directly. And with that, I'm gonna end my turn.
Plays Umi and sets a monster.
Okay. to be face up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna enter the battle phase. Gonna go for Force Raider, attacking the face down. Oh wow.
Another Magician of Fate. Was that legal back then? I don't know. But he has no spells in his graveyard.
Gonna attack with Summon Skull. And end my turn.
Doing some devastating damage. Sam could win next round. Opponent draws, opponent sets a monster in a back row.
Okay. I'm gonna summon a Wall of Illusion. Enter battle phase. I'm gonna attack with Force Raider.
7 colored fishes down.
Attack with Wall of Illusion.
Calling it.
Attack with Summon Skull.
Alright, there we go. This game.
Okay.
Oh, this battle, you win. Next time, no matter what, I will not lose. Ha 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 ha! It's like he's having like a psychotic breakdown or something. Oh boy. Alright, more classics. I kind of like Fire Arrow. I have soft spots for cards that are mediocre and totally out of class. I'm not gonna lie.
Tripwire Beast. This creature attacks with electromagnetic waves. Alright. I just want to read the ones that we hadn't seen.
Okay. Some of those used to be in the deck, which is wild to think about, though, just 1 week ago. And now they've been fired.
So we're gonna go against My Valentine. Are you a treat for my harpy lady? I'm gonna be especially nice to you, don't you worry. She got that little sassy bass in her voice. Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna be drawing that to your head. Alright, Sam drew his opening hand. We'll do the same bit we did last time. Nick said, can't argue with that. I don't know what you're responding to.
Yeah, too many things going on. We don't know.
Yeah, gotta draw your card, man.
Oh. Well, that's the old way.
You have to physically draw your card to start your turn. That's for our audience and those who haven't played this game. That's the problem.
Okay, got summon a monster, set a card, end my turn.
She plays Rising Air Current, but goes on the defensive and sets a back row.
Ooh, but that makes the Harpy's brother a lot stronger.
You found a way to make it work in your favor.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon Witch of the Black Forest. Enter the battle phase. I'll attack with Harpy's brother.
It's for an archery roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember the name of that one. I'm gonna attack with Witch of the Black Forest. And end my turn.
How dare you forget her? Okay.
I mean, in my head, I was thinking of the Toon card because I've seen that more often than anything.
Draws a card, Harpy Lady tears into Witch of the Black Forest, but Sam gets a card.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Force Raider. Add it to my hand. Gonna summon Force Raider. Enter the battle phase. Force Raider will attack Harpy Lady. Then Harpy's brother will go for the direct attack. And I'm gonna end my turn.
My summons Faith Word and attacks Force Raider, dealing that 100 damage.
Oh wow. Yeah, that boost helps it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only good boost card I've seen so far in the game. All these other like 300 attack ones are not very good. And then the fact that it's a field spell makes that a pretty strong card.
So you just don't need to target one guy.
I'm gonna summon Wall of Illusion.
Well, remember, back in these days, around this time, the average stats for a monster were like 1,500. So you have that plus 500. You're having 2,000 attack meters, you know?
Yeah, I was just saying that the field spell makes it pretty strong. Gonna attack with Wall of Illusion. Go to main phase 2. Activate Crush card using Wall of Illusion. Oh man. Damn.
If you play 7 Tools of the Bandit, it's gonna get it. But you still have a strong advantage.
Gonna end my turn. Summon another Wall of Illusion. It's attack and defense.
It increases its attack but lowers the defense.
Okay.
Attack goes up by 500, defense goes down by 400. It's an offensive spell.
I'm gonna try Wall of Illusion.
It's a little riz. She had Invader of the Throne, which is not a wing monster.
Oh. Oh. This card you can't use it during the battle phase, and it's a pretty bad flip card.
Yeah, it's kind of a junky super rare. I remember that being early super rare.
It looked really pretty though.
You have to really just go through some contortions to make that card work.
I'm gonna end my turn. Stupid bird comes back. But
Stupid.
he will go back to the hand.
I forgot this was a conflict. Faith Bird crashes into Wall of Illusion, but now she's wide open.
Yeah, that was not a good play. Also, the blue looked good with the Umi, but now we're doing the air. You know, we expect a different effect, but it just looks like the ocean again. I lost. Gosh, why do I have to lose against a rookie like you? I can't believe this. Have you managed to reinforce your deck? Did you know that you can now select a new booster pack? Select it when you've got the chance. Oh snap, it's the Gate Guardian pack. That's my favorite pack. Let's go. We got Mystic Lamp, Ace Acid Crawler, Toadmaster, Blast Juggler, Magical Ghost, Mystic Lamp. No Guardians. No bueno either. A giant caterpillar that secretes an acid mist that melts anything. Sounds cool. A hermit frog that has been in existence for thousands of years. It attacks with tadpoles. Okay. Magical Ghost. This creature casts a spell of terror and confusion just before attacking its enemies. Pretty cool art.
Mr. Top Tennis wants to know what's in the background of Toadmaster. I think
It's,
those are the tadpoles.
Yeah, it's a bunch of tadpoles and a red aura to let you know that he means business. Yeah, tadpoles. Alright, we got a new pack. We'll have to do 3 now? Because last...
Let me see how many times you have to beat everybody to move to the next turn.
Okie doke.
Okay, people, what duel What tier 2 opponent do you want Sam to duel next? Let me move on to tier 3. Let's see. You have to beat everybody 3 times.
Oh,
In
okay.
tier 2.
Yeah. Any suggestions, or I'll do Weevil. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, I definitely remember those opponents being tougher, so don't lower your guard down. Might have to actually reinforce the deck. So what are your wins so far? You're
Okay.
applying to Mr. Top 10 list, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I'll do this stupid voice.
Now I will whisk you off again to insect paradise.
So is that like we're gonna be friends with the bugs? It don't sound very threatening.
The image of you shrinking your humiliating loss is clear in my mind.
It's like a weird
But it sounds like he's turned us to a bug. You know, we're getting small. We're having fun. The other one was he's gonna crush us like a bug. You gotta do
that R button.
you gotta do scissors. Okay, maybe not.
Hold that R button. I never understood that 4-Kids voice they gave him. That was kind of outrageous.
It works. That's perfect. He looked like he talked like that.
It sounds like a voice that would hurt your brain to do. Like I don't know.
It just looks. He looks like he talked like that.
I know in the sub, instead of going like that, like he's like a witch or some shit, it was more like, oh, yo, 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 because he was voiced by a lady in Japan.
It's the same vibe.
Alright. Bastard Face sets up monster or whatever, and Sam will commentate it. Or we gotta remember the turn commentating.
Okay. So we can just get anything. Okay. Now we're gonna summon Harpy's brother. Enter battle phase. Gonna attack the face down monster.
And it's Witch of the Black Forest.
Okay, which is Black Force effect. Search for monster. Giant rat added to the hand. We're gonna go to main phase 2.
Mr. Top Teller says Insector Bastard Face was the Japanese name. That's great.
I'm gonna set 2 cards at my turn. Doesn't sound very Japanese.
Sure it does. He plays Raigeki. Sam can't do anything about it, so Harpy's brother goes down. Summons Giant Rat. And he takes the hit.
Speaking of rats, I was able to go to that Mad Rat card place I told you about. And it was a really good card shop. Yeah, if you're ever in Houston, recommend checking out Mad Rat cards. Pretty cool selection. Had a lot of Pokemon, Lorcana, and Yu-Gi-Oh.
I wonder how Lurkana's doing. I don't hear people talk about it anymore. Although I saw some cards when you went to one of those places.
I don't know, I think it's still doing pretty well. I think it did really well earlier on, though. Okay, we're gonna do Change of Heart. Take that rat. Gonna Skullify it. Summon Skull. What was the Summon Skull's name in Japan?
Damon Summon.
So,
Like a demon summon. Summon demon.
oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be cooler than that. I was a little underwhelming, but okay. Summon Skull's better.
No, in Japan, there are archfiends or daimons, which is an alternate way of saying demon. And they censored that in the US. But that created a problem because it became an actual archetype. Like some cards, like there's a really weak card called Wicked Mirror. In Japan, it's Daimon Mirror. So they had to like retroactively call it Archfiend Mirror, even though it's like it's a 700 attack vanilla.
Okay, the diamond sounds okay, but it kind of sounds like Digimon. Alright, my treasure chest licks up a bug. Looks like he's gonna try to take out my summon skull. I will wince a little bit. Gonna end my turn on that.
Don't worry about it. Your deck is perfect. We have 13 viewers. Thank you very much.
Thank you for tuning into Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection, Nintendo Switch. This is Sam and AT, Software Agents HQ, and I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
His opponent set a monster. I'm AT Gonzalez. I'm off to the side. Make sure you're subscribed, and if you'd like to help us out, be sure to click that thumbs up button. We have 7 thumbs up. I'd sure love to get some more before we call it a night. Sorry, I didn't mean to step away.
No, you're good. Gonna tribute summon for Summon Skull. Activate Last Will.
Alright.
Last Will, because I sent a card to the graveyard on tribute summon, I can special summon my... Gonna get out Blackland Fire Dragon. Special summon in attack mode.
You already used up your normal summon.
Oh, I'm just I'm inspecting,
Okay.
understanding what's on the field. Looks like the monsters have been pretty low in defense, so we're gonna give our dragon a shot at taking out this face-down monster. Ooh, man-eater bug. That's tough. That sucks. Happens again. Okay, well, I'm gonna end my turn on that. Okay. Okay. That'd be cool if I had 3 wall evolutions of man. Gonna summon out my tomato.
That'd be kind of funny.
Gonna enter battle phase. Attack with my dragon. Oh my gosh, another one? Alright, my bug destroys my tomato. That's why you gotta use the proper fertilizer. And I'm gonna have to end my turn there.
It's a little bit of a stretch, huh? Alright, his opponent draws. He plays Forest, which will increase the attack of his insects and plants.
Oh, I'm thinking pesticide. No, pesticide, not fertilizer. I mean, maybe fertilizer makes the tomato bug resistant.
Oh, there's the green field.
Oh, that's cool.
You can respond.
Yeah, not gonna be green for long, sorry. Forest. Taking out the ocean, taking out the forest, but the birds stay alive for a little bit. Okay. Gonna summon my witch. My big booty witch over here.
She's not a big booty. Oh, I mean, you're talking about her actual booty.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about her.
The term big booty, when people say it in Yu-Gi-Oh, they mean a card with high defense. But you're not talking about her defense, you're talking about her actual booty. Okay?
Talking about her fat ass. What's she hiding under that cloak? You feel me?
If we're going with inside joke, uh-oh, Sam Mills 5. That's tough.
It's okay. I got a fat ass. Bam. Take him out.
This kind of reminds me, since we're doing so many calls, he doesn't even care what's in his graveyard. So I was like, whatever, no 5, no biggie.
No, I can't do anything with it.
His opponent draws 2. I just like to know where things are. His opponent attacks Wish of the Black Forest.
No, he doesn't. He got a big booty. We protect it. BBL.
So since we're doing nostalgia, if I could go for a moment, there was a video where in one of Mr. Top Talent's videos where I think it was Sam and Sam from Dungeon Dive Bar, not the Sam next to me. Of course he pulls up Sam's side of the field, and Corgi Annie. And Mr. Top 10 was somebody else there. They were calling Mystical Elf a big booty, and then you guys start talking about Mystical Elf's butt or something. and then Sam, Dungeon Dive Sam, was like, you get to see Mystical Elf from this angle, like episode 20 or whatever. Here's her butt, and then Corgi is just like, Sam, how do you know what episode of Yu-Gi-Oh you get to see Mystical Elf's butt? That's I remember this stuff. So yeah, okay, yeah, you remember. So I don't remember which video. I'm sorry, things kind of blend together.
Taking a set Wall of Illusion.
I think this game is surprisingly going even.
And an amateur.
I don't know how the Sam next to me is reacting to any of that. Syzygy was the other co-host. Okay, I apologize. I would like to get to know him a little bit better.
Gonna set another monster. Oh man.
He summons the Insect Queen.
Well, Insect Queen's very slow. Insect Queen can't attack unless he has a monster on the side of the field, and has to offer it as a tribute. And then she gains attack for every insect monster on the field, so she gets an attack boost from herself.
Okay, gonna flip up Wall of Illusion, and
It's only when Wall of Illusion gets attacked.
oh really? That
Yeah.
sucks.
You can't attack into it.
That's dumb.
That's just how the cards always work.
Well, it's bad. Not good. It needs to get a better card.
Wall of Illusion is the best. Man, that's kind of interesting.
It's a bad card. Gotta get it out.
You're gonna really try my patience, aren't you?
Yeah. Just set a bug. Bug boy.
I personally think that was a very drastic move, and I wouldn't have done that, but okay.
I'm gonna flip my bug, and it's gonna be a bug.
I will not take any Wall of Illusion slander.
Hope it was another one. No, it was Parasite. Parasite. Yeah, living on the edge.
Sam's a madman right now. I can't even commentate properly.
It's all
Sam
good.
goes on the offensive with Man-Eater Bug and Penguin Soldier. I'm not supposed to be commentating this time. If you don't mind, what's in your graveyard? I kind of lost track of things.
You were okay to commentate. It was perfect. You didn't have to make a comment. I got my waltz, got my witch, got my dragon.
Alright.
It's all good. No.
That was a little fast for me, but okay.
Giant rat summoned. Too bad for the rat. You out. I got holes for these rats. We call that a rat trap. Okay. Waste of a turn. Dumb rat. Bug boy. I got a rat bug boy.
Alright, so sorry to backseat game here. The reason why I wouldn't have done that is because using your dark holes on it with your wall of illusions, you had the field advantage. I don't like Insect Queen. I think she's basically like a paper tiger of a card, because you need to tribute a monster to attack with her. So that doesn't make her a very active threat to me.
I mean, I'm an active threat right now. I'm about to win, so.
Alright. Let's see. Little M, Big G is back to whatever. And Mr. Top 10 List was saying that was from Top 10 Weirdest Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster retrains. Thanks for the tip. His Gokubor attacks Man-Eater Bug. He just has a insect-related grudge. And then he sets a back row. Ooh, but he only has 500 life points left.
It's all good.
You can't use Cyber Stein's effect. Your life points are too low.
Welcome back, little M. You're good.
If you don't understand, There was a time a long time ago when me and Sam were playing, and I told Sam that if he did this maneuver, oh, but Sam, if you do that, you only have 500 life points left. And then Sam said,
You can
"Come
say
on,
it.
Sam, say your famous catchphrase."
I don't know if I believe in that anymore, so I'm not gonna say it. You can say it though.
Say your catchphrase, goddammit.
You can say it. I think I'm retiring that.
Life points don't matter. Why are you retiring it? It's a great catchphrase.
I don't think I believe in that anymore. I was having an argument with Clover about that. He was saying that. I don't agree. Because when I spend half of my life points on Solemn Judgment, it's just too risky. Penguin Soldier gets the win.
Clover doesn't know up from down, so screw him.
You had better not forget this. 1 second.
I was kidding.
Okay.
The next time I see you, my insect cream will destroy all your petty monsters.
Sam got the Suijin pack. And what did he get? He got the Feral Imp. It's one of Yugi's old school cards. Then I see Dark Bat. Sam's classic catchphrase is "no time for reading."
Yeah, see, that one's good. I'm good on that life points thing. I don't believe in that anymore. A playful little fiend that lurks in the dark, waiting to attack an unwary enemy. Dark Shade, a crystal monster that unleashes a brilliant light to blind enemies. Uguchi. More like ugly ass. Habikimi confuses enemy monsters with a noise that is harsh to the ears. Okay.
And then Call of the Dark is a Monster Reborn counter card. Let's see. Oh. How's he doing that?
You just hold the right button.
Okay. And speaking of holding buttons, remember, hold that R button.
Okay.
Hibikimi is the famous Judgment Meter card. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that she likes that card. Mystic Tomato.
Get some of Mr. Tomato, set 2 cards down.
You still need to commentate for your opponent.
If you want to, but I mean, when I'm playing, I'll talk.
Okay. Set a monster. Set a back row. Your turn.
Okay. We're gonna set a card. Summon Lord of G. And I'm gonna enter the battle phase. Attack with my tomato.
He has Dimensional Warrior, which banishes both of your monsters.
But you like reading. Why would you wear that? You actually read books.
It's called Irony, and that generation operates on it.
Okay. Alright, gonna end my turn.
He summons the Cyber Falcon to the field.
Okay, I'm gonna use Trap Hole.
Cyber Falcon is one of those mediocre cards that I have a soft spot for. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's awesome looking.
Gonna get. I think I'll use Crush card on the Wall of Illusion. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking card.
Now, Wall of Illusion and Lord of Dragons and Blue Eyes White Dragon are all cards that Kaiba used, so that Kaiba would be proud now, maybe.
Now I can use Last Will because I used the Crush card virus.
Nick is returned. Good to see you, Nick.
get back. Black. Ooh. You get Blackland Fire Dragon?
Okay. Let's see. Little M says, not on games. I'm always skipping things. LOL. Well, like, what about games where you really have to read? Aren't you gonna be in trouble?
Oh yeah, that's probably the context. Yeah, not reading if it's a game. That's true. I was just skipping through. Okay. Gonna end my turn.
There's like that Lord of Dragons text is a little wrong. Your dragon monsters cannot be targeted by effects. That's how it's supposed to work.
Okay, gonna use Mystical Space Typhoon on the face down.
Time machine.
We got 15 people watching right now. We're doing pretty good. This is the most successful stream since I've gone back to it in the past month. So, thank you for everybody tuning in. Much appreciated. Gonna enter the battle phase here, and Blackland Fire Dragon's gonna take out that face down.
I just feel good about everything. I hope you do too. Uh-oh, blast sphere.
And I'm gonna go Lord of D, attack directly, and gonna end the turn. Okay, can't do anything about that.
And then I think this turn blast sphere blows up your monster.
Okay. Oh, Dark Magician.
Disc Magician.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Well, there's something very drastic you could do.
Summon Cyberstein. Activate Cyberstein. Pay 5,000. Gonna summon Gaia.
Yeah, old school dragon beatdown. Let's go.
Okay. Enter the battle phase. Attack with Gaia.
I made that mistake too. It really does look like it could say Dark Magician, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was reading that too fast. Yeah, now we got 16 people in. Thank you for everybody tuning in. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection. And we are playing, what was it?
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul for Game Boy Advance. Originally on Game Boy Advance.
I just don't want to get the name wrong.
And I don't blame you, because a lot of these games, I mean, they was what would be called Yu-Gi-Oh! Mystic Amulet Battles or something. It's just like, you know.
Sounds like a good game.
I want to play that game. Nick wants to know, why is Rex Raptor so upset? Rex Raptor, I guess you would say he's like a jobber in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Context. He used to be a pretty decently ranked duelist, but throughout the manga and anime, he's just constantly humiliated time and time again. So, yeah, he has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. There might be something you can do. Go to your main phase too.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need to. I got some blue eyes. I know what to do.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that. I don't need no tips. I'm not gonna lose the game.
If he didn't do that, he would have lost the game though, because Blast Sphere would have blown up on his next turn. So
Yeah, I know. But we don't lose here.
that we've lost one game actually.
I think I lost, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I didn't lose any because I'm the best duelist.
Yeah, but I got blue eyes. It's on the thumbnail. We're gonna attack with Blue Eyes White Dragon, the classic, the iconic Blue Eyes White Dragon, and we win. 3,000 attack, only had 300 life points. Didn't need that other 27, but that's what it is. Stop looking at me like that. I will win next time. Too bad.
Hey, I thought I was doing this.
That's the last time. You out. Open up a Gate Guardian pack. Wing Egg Elf. This fairy is an eggshell. Uses massive wings to blow back almost any projectile attack. That thing looks pretty cool. Roaring Ocean Snake. Nice art. Yaiba Robo. Whoa, this is kind of freaky.
It is freaky.
A cubicle machine equipped with cutting blades for shredding an opponent to mince meat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of these are some old ass cards. Some of these I just kind of take for granted. But some of these, since they just weren't released in the U.S. and you haven't played these games very much, they're a little bit more impactful to you. You're just like, whoa, what on earth is that? So let's see here. Let's see. We have to defeat. Oh, I'll just say, who do we have to defeat? We have to defeat Mai, Rex, and Mako one more time each to go to the next tier. So, yeah. And who would you like to see Sam go up against next? Sam's gonna duel a Mai next. Remember to hold that R button. And who would of the other two remainder, Rex or Mako, make a choice?
I was just doing the random button. That's what Mr. Top 10 List said to do. Just keep going random.
But we have two more.
Yeah, just do random till it's one of them.
Alright. So,
Alright, got summon Komori Dragon. Set a card down. Set another card down. And I'll end my turn.
well, Sam, I know that the deck isn't optimized, but are you happy with it?
Oh man, it's more engaging than before, but I would probably make adjustments to it the next time I play.
Okay. I'd be curious what it would be. Okay. She plays Harpy's Feather Duster, blowing up Sam's back row, then summons Beautiful Headhuntress, slashing up Komori Dragon. A little bit of a disadvantage here.
The artwork is very, very beautiful. Okay. Nope. Okay, gonna set Wall of Illusion. Okay, and my turn.
Let's see. Becca says she's watching, but her comments are going through. I don't know what to do about that. That's a problem I'm running into. Beautiful Headhuntress attacks Wall of Illusion. There was a bounce, and then did she summon a monster, or what happened there? Sam uses MST too. What's he gonna do?
She summoned one of the harpies, and it took 50 damage.
Okay. Oh, my mistake.
Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, and just do let us know if we're sounding good, if we're going too fast or going too slow. I'm pretty happy with the pace, but you know, I don't know. I'm not you guys. Although I do apologize if comments aren't going through. We have 17 people on. Man, we haven't had this many people in a while. I feel good.
Use Monster Reborn on Komori Dragon. Activate Cyberstein. Pay 5,000. Summon Gaia. Switch Wall of Illusion to attack. Enter battle phase. Pray it's not Mirror Force. Gaia attacks Headhuntress. We are cooked. It is what it is. And my turn.
Nick says, "At, can you talk more about the distinction between Yu-Gi-Oh and Duel Monsters? Are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Are you playing Duel Monsters right now, or is that what it's called within the story of the manga and anime?" I will. Yeah, you
Living on the edge.
I don't agree with some choices you made that game. Man, you just blew through all that. Jeez. Let's see what you got.
Wasn't expecting. Ooh, I love this one. 3-headed Guido. I wasn't expecting the packs. And I gotta go for the interesting plays. It's the stream. You gotta be entertaining. A 3-headed nocturnal monster that is absolutely ruthless when fighting. Armored zombie. This warrior blindly swings a deadly blade with devastating force. That one's cool. Sagi the Dark Clown. This clown appears from nowhere and executes very strange moves to avoid enemy attacks. Funny. Grappler. That thing's creepy. A devious snake with a thick body that wraps around an enemy monster and squeezes the life out of it.
You got, let's see, Grappler, Sagi, and the other one? Grappler, Soggy. Grappler and Soggy are Kaiba cards.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of went through that quickly. Can I answer the next question here? AT, could you talk about the distinction between Yu-Gi-Oh! And Duel Monsters? Are you playing Duel Monsters right now?
No, I'm gonna keep going. You just answer the question. That's fine.
Sam is gonna try dueling Mai again. Okay, here's the thing. Yu-Gi-Oh! The manga was about Yugi and his friends playing games, and every week they would play different games, and these games would become matters of life and death. Now, in one of the chapters, they introduced a game called Duel Monsters, which Duel Monsters would be the basis of the Konami trading card game and what have you. The thing is, Duel Monsters, it was that chapter was so successful, they got like phone calls, letters. Where can we buy the Duel Monsters cards? So there was already an immediate demand for it. Now, the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Not the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. One of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes, the famous one that 4Kids adapted. In Japan, that series is called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. There's an earlier series just called Yu-Gi-Oh! Which adapts the manga. Some people call that Season 0. But Duel Monsters is what the card game is called within the universe. And Duel Monsters is also an era of Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. So it's both an era and it's both the name of the card game. But that's the distinction. Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Nick says, tribute, you steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Yep, we walked right into that one, but that's what the game mechanic is. Anyway, back to the game. So Sam's at a little bit of a life point disadvantage here, but you're going on the offense. My general thing with these early games is that if your opponent has a back row, generally assume it's Mirror Force or Magic Jammer. You have to be careful walking into that. So
Yeah, I just thought about that. I mean, that's part of it, but I was just going for it.
In some cases, they have multiple widespread ruins, because back then you could only have one Mirror Force in a deck.
Oh, okay. That's good. That would make this a lot less fun if they had 3.
Well, in some of the games, some of the opponents, they do cheat, and they have a legal deck list. Like, I think the Rare Hunter in the next game after this, he has 2 Sangans and 2 Witch of the Black Forest. Naughty boy. And 2 Premature Burials. What is this? Anyway, Sam seems to be getting the edge back. He's got the edge.
Alright, I'm gonna summon Cyberstein.
Yeah, I don't know why those comments are not here. I don't know.
Pay 5,000. Gonna summon Gaia. Yeah. Enter the battle phase. Attack with Summon Skull. Then we'll attack with Cyberstein. And finish with Gaia.
Doing exactly 2,600 damage. Nice. Are you gonna try to make it to tier 3 and then just call it a night?
Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do.
Yeah. And we're good. We only had 1 loss or 2 losses. They were both pretty close games, so Rose Spectre of Dun, who was covered in one of Mr. Top 10 List videos. I think it was on Weird Yu-Gi-Oh! Fusion. Now, Rose Spectre of Dun is named after somebody who used to work at 4Kids. I think her name was Michelle Dunn, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
So there's a weird trivia for you.
Weird.
Very weird.
Yo. None can survive the cold touch of the Sub-Zero Warrior. Okay.
Apparently it's like Hyo. That's like one syllable. I had somebody point that out to me. I was in that one. I forgot what video I'm in.
Ooh, bioplant. I like this one a lot. A monster created from a major accident in an underground lab. They should bring this one back.
You'd think a narcissist like me would just be on top of that stuff, but it's really starting to leave my head now.
Disc Magician. This monster hides in a saucer and only appears when executing an attack. Hides in a saucer. That's kind of...
Yeah, he's a hologram.
Huh.
He's a holographic boy. Alright, let's see how many... Can we go check our record with against these opponents? So you need to beat Mako and Rex one more time each. Simba's gonna keep gambling till he gets it.
Yep.
You have made my life easier by volunteering yourself as prey for my monsters. It is very unfortunate, but your days are numbered. Actually, in all seriousness, Mako is probably one of the few duelists who isn't a total douchebag. Some of these people, they're real cads, just so that you want them to be taken down. Mako gets defensive with a defensive monster and swords are revealing light. And now we just ask that guy, why is he so defensive? Let's see. I had the famous line, "Wow, Mr. Top 10 List, thanks for inviting me to this video. I'll never forget I was in it." Anyway, Rose Spectre is like Slifer with the name. I didn't say that. You're just writing dialogue for me.
That's pretty good dialogue.
I'm like Ron Burgundy. I just read anything on this whole problem. Alright, Sam should stay this place.
Okay. Gonna do nobleman on the monster. We got swords. Oh, that's neat. That little turn count thing here. That's cool.
Yeah.
Too bad. It's gonna stay 0 turns because you're out. Okay. We're gonna summon Lord of D. Enter the battle phase.
Mr. Top 10 List said I read it with my video voice, so it sounded legit. Because I'm a professional, baby.
Gonna go to main phase 2. Set 2 cards down.
Now, something I like to point out, somebody said in Discord and not in the chat, they wanted to know what is up with some of these opponents' decks. And they don't really truly have a deck list. There's a lot of cards that they play consistently, but some opponents, 3 or 4 cards in their deck are random normal monsters within a certain range, or sometimes it'll be add another magic jammer or something to that effect, add another 7 tools. So their deck lists aren't really set in stone. They didn't do that until a few years down the line. But that's what the opponents are like in this game and especially the next game. There are quite a few random subroutines in the next game. Very odd monsters for opponents to be playing. I might post somewhere the math behind it. It's very weird. Regeki blows up Summon Skull, but Mako takes 500 damage because of Black Pendant. It's already 10:45. We are going to be wrapping this up soon. I'm having so much fun, guys.
Okay.
And I think we managed to make this work at a good time. I don't know about you, I think this has been a better time than the other streams, personally.
Yeah, this has been the best one.
For the audience, yeah, people seem to like it.
Gonna summon Vorse Raider.
Okay.
Enter the battle phase.
Basic mathematicals. It's a little bit complicated. It's a bit of a routine.
Alright, gonna end my turn. He's gonna try to use Swords Revealing Light, but I will use Mystical Space Typhoon.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna set one monster, enter battle. Gonna attack that monster on the right. Uh-oh.
It's a little bit of trouble.
It's a lot of trouble.
Oh, what, you used up your normal summon that turn?
Yeah, I had summoned Wall of Illusion.
Okay.
I gotta deal with this fish. Okay, we're gonna make some sushi, enter the battle phase. Chop them up, put that blood on my axe.
You need to go to your main phase too. In Japan, Borscht Raiders called Blood Borscht. Just a fun fact for all the kids.
What's a Vorse?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's like some weird made up thing. It's like a Viking or some kind of raider. Because it almost sounds like Viking raider or like a horse raider, but then you like combine things together. That's my best guess. Well, V isn't a native sound in Japanese, so it would be like blood wars. Let's see. Little M Big G wants to know what my favorite episode of Yu-Gi-Oh was. My favorite episode was when Chuck sued Jimmy and they went to court together, and Jimmy made a fool out of Chuck in court. That was a great episode. Oh, we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, right.
So I'm gonna go with the episode where Yugi has to fight Joey in the Battle City. I think there's a lot of good tension and pretty good conflict there. What's going on here? I'd also say the finale of the original series, but I don't want to do any spoilers. Definitely the finale's great, but I'm sure there's plenty of people that haven't seen it. But yeah, Joey versus Yugi, that's a really good one. Joey versus Yugi in the Battle City, because they're both like chained down, and it's assumed that one of them's probably gonna die if they lose, right?
Yes, that's the deal. Okay. In all seriousness, I like the episode when they go to Italy and then Paulie, he just starts eating all the Italian food. Okay, alright. In all seriousness though, I think the one with Bakura and the shadow game, he puts Yugi and his friends, he puts their souls in the cards. And then if they die in the game, they're gonna die for real. So then Yami Yugi has to keep Yugi and his friends alive. I really like that one a lot. I've probably seen that one too many times. That's like pre-Duel Monsters Yu-Gi-Oh! And Duel Monsters Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff kind of lining up. It's hard to pick one because it's very serialized. It's hard to pick just one. If I were to think of like a standalone episode, I would go with that one. Multi-parters are where it gets a little bit iffy. My issue, I like the tension with Yugi versus possessed Joey / Jionochi. The problem I have with that one is that Yugi makes a lot of really bad plays in that episode. Even if you take it into the context of it being that he doesn't want to defeat his friend because he doesn't want to accidentally, kill him. I think Yugi could have played a little bit better in that. So that's where it gets a bit iffy. Also, the way that duel concludes is total BS. Just absolute BS. Nick is making up. We're making Better Call Saul and Yu-Gi-Oh! And put this together. This is great. Dork Magician instead of Dark Magician. As if I could ever make such a mistake. That's great. Unfortunately, Sam hasn't seen Better Call Saul, so he's a little confused. Or he's paying attention to Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! 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 It's not a game. I think Sam is just totally fed up with me right now. Or are you concentrating? I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't remember how that episode ended. I'll just try to rewatch it. I don't know. I'm sure it was something ridiculous. I remember the tension there being good, but I don't know. Probably my favorite episode is the finale, but then people will think I'm spoiling it, so it's okay.
Well, what I like about the finale, and hopefully I'm wording this well, part of me is kind of like, I mean, that was 21 years ago. Alright. What I like about the finale is that there's at least 2 or 3 scenes that show that Yugi was putting a lot of thought into his deck and ways to counter the Pharaoh's strategy. I like that. I've spoken to, I don't know if Mr. Top 10 List is there. There's a scene in the Battle City arc, I think it's after the quarterfinals, Yugi's just going through all of his cards and rebuilding his deck for the Battle City finals. And I said, I like that, and I like scenes like that, and I wish they could have done more of them, so that it makes things feel a little bit less random and like a little bit less like they're pulling things out of their ass. I would like that. Like, obviously, I don't need to see the entire process of them building their deck. That would be kind of tedious. And times they've done it, they've always kind of like fast forwarded through that. But things like that, they add a little bit more strategy to it. It's tough because they have cards to sell and they want to be dramatic, and I do get that. But I do like there being just a little bit of strategy to the game.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Mr. Top Talent says that was something I liked about GX. Were there scenes when they were building decks? I don't know. I think a lot of GX have left my brain. Nick says, I know he switched those cards around. He got that idiot at the card shop to lie for him. But not Yugi. Not our precious Yugi. Still the blind. And he gets to be the Pharaoh? What a sick joke. This is great. Oh, man. I wish Brian was here. He'd either be laughing at us or be like, man, Sam, your brother's dumb. Your brother's a freak, dude.
Yeah, way too many tribute monsters in this.
Got our precious Yugi. That's great.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Change of Heart. Take their dragon.
And Crawling Dragon number 2 is not a dragon.
Use Summon Skull, Tribute.
He is a dinosaur.
Gonna try to get some damage there.
Anyway, little MBG, I'm sorry about the Sopranos and Better Call Saul diversions. I was trying to reference a Twin Peaks episode as well, but I couldn't make up something quickly. But hopefully we answered your question. Yeah, the final battle from the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime is very good. I feel like there were just less shenanigans across the board. Opponent going on the defensive, I don't know. I would consider that a bad boy, but yeah, they're a computer. What did they know? What did they know?
That's weird.
Break through their defense. What is it? Faith getting banished.
Okay. Gonna summon Lorna D.
See, Nick says Dane, I'm starting with a bad hand. We need more Cooper. We need more Cooper battle. I feel like he'd be saying more than that. Diane, I'm just not happy with my hand right now. None of these cards. This isn't gonna play out the way I expected to. I feel like that's something Cooper would do.
Okay. Alright, gonna enter battle, skull, take out a rat.
Giant rat, let's summon giant soldiers. No, we're going from one giant to another. That's something I thought of. I was actually, earlier today, I was playing Eternal Duelist Soul. And I had my giant rat get destroyed and then summon giant soldier of stone. And this whole thing, I was like, oh, we went from one giant to another.
I feel like the art on the giant rat makes it look not that big. I've always thought that.
Nick said that he missed my Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters explanation. I gotta explain all that again? Okay. Alright, here's the dealio. And I'm gonna say this one more time. Today. Now, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, the whole point of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga is that Yugi is obsessed with games, and he plays games with his friends. And the selling point is that every week Yugi would play a new game, and his friends would find some kind of situation. It would be a deadly game they would play every week. Now, one chapter they introduced Duel Monsters, which was the card game. Actually, it was originally called Magic and Wizards, and they had to change the name of it to avoid a potential lawsuit with the Magic the Gathering people. Who's that, Hasbro? So, the card game.
Right now it's Hasbro. I don't know if it always was though.
Wizards of the Coast is a Hasbro brand. So, the chapter where they introduced the card game, it was very successful, and they got letters and phone calls asking where can they buy the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So from that moment onward, the Duel Monsters card game overtook the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. Duel Monsters is also the name of the Yu-Gi-Oh series that 4Kids adapted. In Japan, it's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. So some people, they call that era the Duel Monsters era or the DM era. So Duel Monsters is both the name of the card game and it's also an era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, Duel Monsters is not the name of the card game within. Duel Monsters is the name of the card game within Universe. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh! In Universe. That'd be kind of weird. Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself would translate to King of Games or Game King, depending on how you'd want to translate it. O being king and Yugi being game.
They have Regeki and not even gonna use it. It doesn't make any sense.
He's just waiting for the right moment.
He lost. It's dumb.
He's waiting till after he loses, and then he's gonna play it.
It's dumb.
Have you managed to reinforce your deck? Did you know that you can now select a new booster pack? Select it when you've got the chance. Alright, let's see the new cards. Oh, Garozis, let's go. Yo, nice. That mills 5 cards from your opponent. Machine King. I always like Machine King.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Snake Hair. Known in Japan as Medusa's Ghost.
Ooh, Crocodilus? That's awesome. A vicious crocodile with a great intelligence. That looks awesome. Is that in English?
I don't remember. I'm leaning towards no.
I want that one.
Mokuba played that card when he stole somebody's deck. Do you want to conclude with a tournament, or is it too late to early for you?
I don't know. I think maybe just do that next time.
Do you want to make a save state?
Well, I'm already here. I guess just do it. After this one, I'd probably say stop.
Okay, we're gonna conclude after this 2 out of 3. Oh no, ZL. The snake hair is half of an iconic duo. The other one is Dragon Zombie, leading to Great Mammoth of Wood Gold Find. Is it okay if I get a water? All this talking is just exhausting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Already gonna set one card and my turn. Okay, that's no good. We're gonna use Mystical Space Typhoon, take out that face down. We got Graceful Charity, get us some draw power. Ooh. Oh man, that's tough. Probably get rid of Sangan. Gonna summon Vorse Raider. Enter the battle phase. Attack Archery Girl. Go to main phase 2. Gonna set one card and my turn. Summon Wall of Illusion. Just gonna attack and keep it pushing.
Mr. Top 10 list, did Invader of the Throne make any of your flip monster lists? I feel like that would be one. That one, I've always felt like it's one of those cards that just never quite made it.
I don't know why it goes for that play. It's kind of a waste. It always does that.
The AI routines in this game, from what I understand, they feel compelled to attack if they can. That's kind of an issue. They have two issues, or two things I've noticed. They feel compelled to attack if they can. And the second thing is, many times if there's a card they can play, they will try to play it even if it would logically be like against their better interest to play it. Then you get weird situations where they just hold on to that right Geki in their hand, just waiting for the right moment
That was weird.
to play that right Geki. That could have helped them win. It's very weird. Okay, so it was on one of your Flip Monster rules. I gotta go watch your videos again, I guess.
Alright, we're gonna do Pedigree, draw 2 cards.
Let's see. Mr. Top Talent wants to know, does Grandpa go to Floyd's barber shop for that style hair? I don't think he's ever been to a barber shop. I feel like he's had the same hair his whole life. There's a few times where they have flashbacks to him when he's younger, and his hair is just like the same it's always been.
It was Nick's question.
Brad, what did I say?
You said it was Mr. Top 10 list.
My mistake.
Okay. 25, 32. Okay.
Sim's ready to crash it in. I've always thought Guy the Dragon Champion looked awesome.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I don't know if I still... I might have one, but I don't think I have the hollow one anymore, but... You didn't say anything. Oh, okay, I guess you're confident in your deck.
Well, it doesn't really seem necessary here, but it's not even needed. I didn't even mean to do that. It's really not needed here, though. Okay, glad that you're home, Lil M. Okay. Gonna summon Vorse Raider. Enter the battle phase. Attack to face down. And we're gonna enter. Oh man. Okay. Ooh, change of heart. Blue eyes. Monster Reborn. Cool, we can go for the blue eyes play. Bow. Boo-doo-doo. Bow. Okay.
I have mixed feelings as to whether this music is Yu-Gi-Oh appropriate, but it's definitely card battle appropriate. Kind of like in an elevator music kind of way. I don't know if this would work for the anime. So.
It works for the game. The game have good style, good aesthetic. Okay. Ooh. Okay, almost done here. As long as things are normal, the next turn should be good. It says it's a tournament, but you just play one person, right?
It's a match. That's what the tournaments are. They're matches.
It's weird. It's not a tournament.
There's a more, I don't want to say refined, intricate. There's a slightly more refined tournament system in the next game. I think it's 3 matches in a row or something like that.
It's just weird they go out of their way to call it that. And it's really not a tournament. Okay.
Your opponent dug themselves into a hole.
And we're gonna finish it all off with Blue Eyes White Dragon, White Lightning Attack, That's a dragon sound. And we win.
That kind of reminds me, for Curse of Dragon, it's the sound it makes is like a stock sound effect of like an eagle. That's so weird. It's like.
For some reason it works.
Nick wants to know, what's the more likely crossover? Killer Croc in Mortal Kombat or Reptile in Injustice? I think they would put Reptile in Injustice, because I don't see the Mortal Kombat crowd going, yo dog, I want my Killer Croc in my MK. I just don't see that happening. But Injustice could use the Reptile boost. But I would like to know Mr. Top 10 List opinion.
I mean, I don't think the Injustice has crossover characters, right? They just do DC characters. So it would be Killer Croc would be in Mortal Kombat. 'Cause Mortal Kombat will put anybody in that game.
Didn't they do something like put the Terminator? I don't know anything.
Yeah, they add everything to Mortal Kombat. I don't know if Injustice has guest characters. I think it's just DC.
Okay, I'm obviously confabulating things because they're both done by NetherRealm Studios, or who's it? Okay, well, hey, there are new duelists in the house. Verify the info using the L and R button.
That's funny.
Thank you. So we got to tier 3.
Oh, nice.
And
They got
we're
the Battle
going up.
City villains. Cool.
Like the first tier, it's the safe tier, so you can use friends. The second tier, we got some jerks. There's some jerks here, you know. They're not all jerks, but some of those guys are jerks. And now we're going up against some real sons of bitches here. So the next time we play this game, we got to bring our A game. Sam mentioned he wants to try to make a few refinements to the deck. Now we have 819 cards to work with in this game. So hopefully we can find something that would satisfy you. But we're gonna be stopping now. Injustice had the Ninja Turtles. You're right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, okay. Well, now they're doing Ninja Turtles and everything. If you saw, Ninja Turtles are in Call of Duty now, and it's hilarious, but it's pretty ridiculous. Anyways, thank you for turning into Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection on Nintendo Switch. It has been a good time. It was definitely a strong stream, and hope to see you soon. Definitely try my best to stream every Wednesday around 8 p.m. Central. Thanks again. It was definitely a good time.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun too. This is the longest we've done it in a while, but I just think it all worked. I think we had good vibes overall. I feel very good about this, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm really excited to do this again next week once I figure my work schedule out. We'll find a way to make it work.
Yeah, it was cool. We made progress and moved up in the game. But thank you. Take care, and have a good one.